God is righteous. God will do what he said for Israel, and even Israel's unrighteousness cannot cancel God's righteousness, but rather gives him opportunity to demonstrate that righteousness. Even Israel's departure from the truth does no damage to God's truth or God's glory, Paul shows. So in a particular case, with regard to Israel, their unrighteousness only made God's righteousness all the more glorious. And in general, unrighteousness only makes righteousness the more wondrous. And so God, by allowing unrighteousness, is demonstrating righteousness. Turn to chapter 5, verse 8. Here comes that word demonstrates again. But God demonstrates his own love toward us in that while we were yet sinners, Christ died for us. Would we understand righteousness without unrighteousness? Would we understand love without sin? Would we understand the love of God in Christ to us if we did not understand how sinful and undeserving and wretched we are? Would we understand the significance of the sufferings of Jesus Christ on the cross for us? Not at all. The cross is the greatest display of the love of God. It is a massive display of the love of God against the backdrop of sin. Our being sinners, our being enemies, allows God to put his love on open display. So Paul says God demonstrates his righteousness in a context of unrighteousness. God demonstrates his love in a context of hate among enemies. Turn to chapter 9. Chapter 9. Here again, translators of the NAS have helped us again by using the word demonstrate. This time the verb is endeiknemi. It's a synonym for synestemi, means the same thing. What if, verse 22, Romans 9, what if God, although willing to demonstrate his wrath and to make his power known, endured with much patience vessels of wrath prepared for destruction, and he did so in order that he might make known, there's a synonym for demonstrates again, phanerao, the riches of his glory upon vessels of mercy which he prepared beforehand for glory. Now follow this. Again, we see God allowing sin to put on a display, to put on a demonstration. What if, although willing, please, willing would be better translated determining. Determining. What if God, determining to demonstrate, to display, to openly show his wrath and make his power known, endured with much patience vessels of wrath prepared for destruction? Listen to this. God allowed evil to put his righteousness on display.